Hi, Shashi here. I'm with Daniel Biss, a good friend who is running for state rep here in Illinois. Let me tell you a few things about Daniel. Very, very smart, a PhD from MIT, and he's on the faculty at the University of Chicago in mathematics, and a person of extraordinarily high integrity. And as you probably know, in Illinois, we desperately need that.
Well, thank you, Shashi. As Shashi mentioned, I'm right now in the mathematics faculty at the University of Chicago, and of course one doesn't go into that work expecting to wind up in a political career, and I'm certainly no exception. I just found myself extremely frustrated with the direction that things were going early in the Bush administration, and found myself really called to get involved and try to make some kind of impact on the political culture in our country and in our state and in our community. And as I did more and more grassroots organizing, first for the Kerry campaign and then for a number of more local campaigns here in the North Shore, I came to feel that the most valuable way I could contribute would be to really work to include as many people as possible into the political process, because I felt that the core source of our problems was the real disengagement and distance between people and the process of governance. And so I decided to run for state representative, to run a very open, inclusive grassroots campaign, and I'm pleased to see that we've had a lot of participation from a lot of wonderful people. And the idea is not just to run a grassroots campaign so I can win the election, but rather to run a grassroots campaign as a prelude to conducting myself as a state representative in a very open, inclusive way and really bringing people into the decision-making and governing process.
He's asking for support from individuals like us, and unfortunately, until we elect more people like Daniel who can fix the electoral process, it takes money to get there. And I'm doing everything I can to support him, and if you can pitch in, it'll be great.
Right now there are no campaign finance regulations in the state of Illinois, and so these incredibly expensive campaigns are primarily financed, usually by either corporate interests or special political interests. And again, I think that has a lot to do with the fundamental lack of participation and consequently the lack of voice that most people have in the process. And of course, Shashi is absolutely right that ultimately one would like to, and I am committed to, change the regulations so that campaigns are funded in a completely different way, ideally publicly. Until then, we have two choices. We can either continue conducting ourselves in the way that all politicians have been and go to the special interests for campaign money, or else we can try to find alternate means of financing campaigns, i.e. going to as many people as possible for small contributions and not going to special interests.
To me, what a grassroots campaign means is $5, $10, $20, whatever you can do. That's what politics should be about, that's what democracy should be about, and that's why I'm supporting Daniel.
Thank you.